Hey, hello, and welcome to Power Word Play, a Dungeons & Dragons live stream where a bunch of lovely adventurers must protect the Sword's Coast from the wrath of Tiamat. My name is Josiah, and let's get into tonight's episode.
Lady Tiamat whispers, her children fly north. No virtue will stop them. Send the sins forth.
Welcome back! Let's begin tonight with our roll for recap. It's going to be... What does 10 mean?
What does 10 mean?
It's going to be highest. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
That was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know if we ever got a 10 before.
Yeah. I didn't mention it last session, I don't think, but that was like our 100th session of like this campaign.
What?
Recorded, but like
Wow.
we've been playing this for that long. Which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many.
So many sessions.
Oh,
So many.
time to stop here.
I'm done.
Repeat.
100 done.
Yeah.
I'm good. Alright, let's start with this end of the
Am I
table.
immune because I did it last time?
Yeah,
Because I'm
technically.
probably going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Would
What do
be.
you get?
17.
That's high.
7.
Ooh, okay.
2.
2,
Oh.
3.
3. Oh my god.
So manifesting 19.
Whoa!
No, I was telling them, after they told me the recap, I had like some
Wow.
ideas in my head. So
That's
Nice.
fun.
Sweet.
I like
so
that.
keeping in mind I wasn't here last time, but
Yeah.
I've got some ideas.
Do you need notes?
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good from what we were chit-chatting about. So, end of night, so we're all getting ready for nippy nap, whatever you said earlier. So Rhaenyra's going off, like she usually does kind of go off on her own, but she's doing kind of like double takes back if Sola's watching her, because, so she's gonna sit down, keeping kind of wherever Sola is around the fire, whatever it is. She's gonna take out her sword. Just kind of like shaking it, kind of like aggressive.
Do that more than 3 times playing with yourself.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And she's gonna like bang it on the ground a little bit. Well, anyways, thank you for helping me, or helping us, with that dragon. But decided to go a little bit old school with cutting out that dragon heart because you're not being helpful right now. You hit it on the ground a little bit more. But I do feel a little bit different with whatever concoction that we had with that dragon's blood. I mean, I would have thought we had to eat the heart, but everyone said that we shouldn't, so drank it we did, and I feel better. I feel better. Can you hear me or not? Well, anyways, I was like, I don't know if you wanted to come in, but I was like,
I'll say the sword is glowing just a little bright. Maybe like 2 or 3 feet white, dimly, just kind of
Okay.
soft glow.
then like another look back at Sola.
Who is looking at you with concern?
I'm just gonna like turn my back towards it. Well, I got to spend a lot of time with Elias. God, they are smart. A lot of big words. I don't know what they're saying half the time. I hope I was helpful in getting that heart out with them and the dragon parts. What were those other 3 up to? Probably something good.
In the distance.
I mean, they came back with, it looked like their pockets were quite full. But I'm sure they were just probably exploring, probably doing nothing with the mask. There's no way Sola would let them do anything with the mask. Are you hearing anything that I'm saying? Look back at Sola again. Well, good night. Until we have to kill someone again. Put it back. And then I just like walk back and I'm just deliberately sitting beside Sola.
Did it say anything?
No, of course not. The sword doesn't talk so much.
Exactly. That's good. That's an improvement.
We're out of all those mushrooms, aren't we?
Thank you, Rhaenyra. Take an inspiration.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, where did the dice go?
Oh, the ducks.
Oh, they're right here.
Ah, yeah.
I have all of them, so I will give
So
out a
I'm
duck.
missing.
I get 3 ducks.
And-
You have 3?
I have 3 that
I
max me
need
out.
1 duck.
All right, you get 1 duck.
My kids were down here.
Ah,
By the
so
sounds of
pass the ducks around.
If the ducks
Who
want
else
to
needs
like,
to know?
I'm good.
both
You're
kiss,
good?
it fits just perfect.
DM Josie, is
Yes.
it perhaps worth mentioning what power we chose?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think so. So at the end of this long rest that we will eventually complete, you will all gain a power, an ability that we've kind of discussed in the chat a little bit, and will become more clear as the game goes on.
Oh.
But we're doing something special instead of the
Oh.
+1, it sounds like.
Yeah. And we're not going to just outright say it.
No,
We're gonna be
that's too easy.
dramatic. Gotta get some viewer retention here.
Find out next time. Alright, so yes, let's get back into it. For those of you who were not here last week, if there's anything you wanted to do before the night kind of comes to a close here, I'll give you some space here to do that.
What were the 3 of you up to while we were coughing up that dragon?
Oh,
Ac-
nothing much, really. Just
academic research.
Mm-hmm. Nothing happened.
In a
Really?
cave.
You didn't hear any of those shouts or sounds of battle or... Yeah.
Did we hear
You killed someone without me?
not really a someone. More like a...
Animal?
No, does it really count if they're already dead?
You killed another dead body?
Kind of.
It was undead? Or construct?
I love killing undead things.
It was more like a really aggressive fart.
A gaseous cloud?
Kind of. Took shape, did some things. Sola shook her finger and they screamed, running off. Eon tried to cause an earthquake. You know,
The usual.
Tuesday.
We were just in the other room. How?
I don't know.
Yeah. How didn't you
Yeah.
notice? In fact.
We thought we could count on you. That dragon had a lot of
don't-
courage up to do it.
I don't hear and see a lot of things. You know this. I have to be told.
I was trying to make sure that Rhaenyra.
Oh, I thought you took her duck.
No, my duck's up here.
Just return you don't need that anymore.
Don't deserve it.
I saw a fidget. Didn't mean to derail. It's okay.
That's very Eon. There.
Yeah.
Just walks
There's
up
just like
like
a spring on the ground. I feel it.
fitting.
It's very important.
Well, plain and simple, Sobel have found a button, pushed said button.
You can't not push a button.
Yes, it's
I
true.
just wish you
You have
was.
to.
You can just not push it.
No,
Yeah,
you have
see,
no.
thank you,
no.
thank you.
That is not enough.
I cannot be the only voice of
Why
reason at
are
times.
buttons there if they're not meant to be pushed?
Exactly.
Why are they there then?
We did find a whole bunch of
To
gold.
lure you.
Well, yeah, we did.
Push it
Um,
up.
And
We just
treasure.
have to push a button.
And Sola has done all the math to make sure that everybody gets a good portion of the gold.
Yeah. Everybody evenly.
You did not.
For everyone.
I didn't
That's a good point. I might not have been correct.
I just pulled 2 more bags out. Don't worry. It seems that I seem to have the moral compass today.
Ah.
Put them down in front of them.
We also did play around with the mask a little bit. And so not cursed in
Oh.
the conventional way. Totally doesn't talk to you when you wear it. And kind of does a few things to your eyes.
But nothing really.
Like you can see better.
No.
Not even.
It made everything like a half a shade brighter.
Oh.
That's it.
You did all of that in the other room?
What were you guys doing?
You think it's easy cutting off these dragon parts?
There's a lot. We have to make sure we don't cut the wrong spot.
And he can't lift anything. I had to lift everything.
I'm not gonna say I can.
He was drawing like chalk marks on the body that I had to follow. I was shapes I'd never heard of. Like what? Like what is a hexagon? What is that? What word is that? Too many lines.
It's 6 lines.
Too many. One is enough.
That's not a shape.
That's how I kill people. One.
Just make number ones everywhere. Ones and minuses.
Oh my god.
What is a hexagon but a series of lines?
I guess, yes. It's the circle of ones. It's just,
Just wait till you find out about pentagrams.
don't make it worse.
Those will be
Penta-
easier for her, I think.
Pentagram. Pentagram.
Let's move
How
on.
does pent
Well,
mean 5?
So, I did. Some asshole came up with it, I'm sure.
You didn't want to actually play tonight.
That's why he's drinking.
We're talking about
I don't know if I can do it.
Anyway.
Wake him up when we get to Silvery.
I guess the important thing to know is that I think that the power in these masks really is just as a key. I was hoping that it could give us an advantage, but I don't think it can.
Which really makes it all that more important that we get it to the Metallic Council. Because outside of it being a key, there was the possibility before it was some powerful artifact that somebody else might have or come after, but it's pretty specific what its use is, and there's only a small group of individuals who are very heartfelt about finding it.
This also might be our last chance to keep it out of their hands.
I'm not convinced. I don't know. I don't know if anywhere is really safe.
I don't know either. All I know is that it's not with us.
At
I
least
think
with
we've
us, we
proven.
know.
Well, we've already proven our inability to maintain one. They took it rather handily from us from that library.
Well, when they can kill ancient dragons.
Well, again though, that was the Tempest, not the lackeys, and it was the lackeys that stole the mask from us.
Those lackeys were quite well prepared to fight us.
Well, we were also quite napping though in that situation. Not one of us was actually prepared to fight, not even Rhaenyra.
Yes.
So, I still believe, though, that it in the Metallic Council's hands is far safer than in any one of ours. Who better than the direct opposition to Tiamat to bind the key to Tiamat's prison?
Sure.
4 adult dragons is very different, if I'm not wrong, than 4, or however many, we don't even know.
Yeah, I don't think we actually know
Ancient
how many.
dragons.
Maybe there's like 100. That would be very safe.
What kind of a gon is 100? There's pentagon, hexagon. What if there was 100 gons?
Centagon.
Centagon.
Like
And
a
how do you
centipede.
describe a dodecahedron?
You don't.
Gotcha.
Renee's like sounding it out on the curve.
How do you spell
I think at a certain point, wouldn't a centagon just be a circle? If you have enough faces, doesn't it just become? Anyway.
So since
Depends if you have anti-aliasing turned on.
Well,
So-
I'm ready for bed.
This is, I think we've all been up far too late. It's been a long day.
I'm glad I did that. So let's continue to the night. Things have
Oh, before, in a... I can do this.
Spells.
Yep, spells.
We're all
Spells,
waiting
handy
for
spells.
bated breath. What spell will he use?
whatever spell could it be?
Alarm.
Wow, you're gonna cast non-detection?
No, I already did that.
That's true.
But I can't even cast alarm. I don't have
Cool. Thanks for interrupting me. So you all fall asleep.
We do keep a watch.
You do keep a watch.
Yes.
Do you really want alarm? I can cast alarm.
No,
Okay.
I just wanted to feel useful.
We keep a watch.
You are useful, man. Just
But we're watching.
Elias just
We
passed.
have
keep
something
watches.
very important
Yes.
to watch for.
Yes. You have the bag.
Well, yes.
Then I think anytime someone is awake on a watch, one should be beside Elias. Have the bag in between you and Elias.
How about the person on watch just holds the bag?
Well, what happens if that person gets killed and it's taken?
Well, what if I get killed and it's taken?
But if somebody's awake beside you, that... Never
We
mind.
have it in front of us. We're
That's
safe.
fine, yes.
Let's narrate.
Everybody put one hand on the bag.
that's how you'll fall asleep. Alright, what's the order for the watches?
Usual suspects?
Yeah. I feel like I am sleeping.
You need to.
Yes, yeah.
You need to.
I'm okay, but yeah.
Okay.
I was pretty shit. Yeah.
I'll take a shift by myself then.
Or I can
Three
stay.
shifts.
I can stay up with you.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'll stay up with Soul.
Okay, so who's first?
Us, I guess.
We'll stay up first.
We're doing 2 people watches?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, then fine, yeah,
Because I have
solo.
double
Okay.
perception, so I can
Okay, yeah.
okay.
Okay.
by myself.
Okay.
Solo first.
So, okay, solo first. You guys sleep.
Okay.
Don't have to call me twice.
That's fine. I was just curious about the orders. There is something that happens tonight while you're doing your watch.
Okay.
And ironically, it does happen to Solo first.
Great.
I rolled a 1 on that. It's very subtle. But you can see, kind of as you're looking at this campground you've kind of set up, in this underground cave. It's a little moist. You can hear the sound of water dripping from the ceiling onto rocks below. Sound of people breathing, snoring, shifting in the night. All familiar and comforting in some ways to you. And as you're staring at the fire, just kind of letting your mind wander, you think you see something weird in the campfire itself. A little bit of a darker color in that red, almost with a little bit of blue, kind of like a purple. And as you kind of like squint and focus your eyes, you realize that the color, this purple, was not coming from the fire, but from behind it. Around Ramsey's head. Sleeping. Okay. You see just a little bit of purple energy, kind of like wafting off of his hair around his head.
Does it look dangerous?
Make an Arcana check.
Sure. Can I guide myself?
Sure.
That'll be a natural 1.
Ooh.
Plus 6.
It looks a little dangerous. Energy bad. And you can see some energy. And like,
Right.
your friends are sleeping, but he could be dead.
Solo will just go up to Ramsey and just gently touch his arm and shift him awake a little bit. Ramsey, there's something happening with your head. And I just thought maybe you might know more about it than me because I don't know anything about it.
As he wakes up, slowly, the energy disappears.
Oh,
What? What?
nothing.
Is it already my watch?
Are you having a good sleep?
No, but in a dank, shitty cave, a crappy temple.
Well, you're supposed to be asleep. Why aren't you sleeping?
Then why did you wake me up?
I'm just checking if you're having a good sleep.
If I say yes, will you let me go back to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Then yes, I was having a lovely sleep, Sola.
Okay, great. All right, good night.
Roll back over it. Pull my coat over my head.
Yeah. So as you kind of like take a second staring at Ramsey as he covers his head with the blanket and turns away from the fire. You can see beside him, Eon does not have her face showing or any body parts set up. It's just kind of like a little makeshift tent, which has a purple glow. Around Elias's head and Rhaenyra's head. That energy.
Huh. Sola turns her shield around and like looks at her own head.
Doesn't appear to be doing anything as you're awake.
Sola's going to look again when she's asleep.
Sounds good. You don't see anything because your eyes are closed. You're unconscious.
It's very dark.
Once again.
Okay, well, it doesn't seem to be hurting anybody. Sola will wait until the end of her shift and then wake up Ramsey again because it's their turn next.
Yes.
Somebody better be fucking dead, Sola.
Well, and it's just now it's just your turn.
Oh, okay, fine. Oh.
Did you have a good sleep though? Never mind. I'm gonna go to sleep. Hey, when I'm asleep, would you just like look at my head and tell me what you see?
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you. Good night.
Oh, I need new friends. I grab the tent.
I'm awake still.
I just start shaking the tent. Come on. It's one of those nights.
Ramsey's having a hard time sleeping tonight.
Yes, there must have been some pest bug thing that kept waking me up.
Yeah, he's quite cranky. You might want to just watch yourself. Good luck.
Okay. Sounds good.
Sola goes to sleep.
Not much happens to Sola, and you don't notice anything on your guys' watch.
I walk up to Sola.
And Sola picks up her shield and looks up. Is my head purple?
No, your head's
Almost loud enough to
fine.
wake up one of you guys.
It's fine. You can't, but when you guys were asleep, your heads were like all purple and stuff.
like
That didn't happen to me.
Joker Smurf purple, or like
I don't know what that is.
little woodland creature. Never mind. Like
It was like
skin.
a glow.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
It was like a glow thing.
Not when you choke them.
Anyway, I tried to guess what it
Like
was.
the old.
Less black, more purple. And it didn't have like a face and it didn't talk.
Like your marks. Purple.
Yeah.
Huh. That's strange. I don't have mine anymore, so. One of Tavaya's great gifts is leaving.
Had a
Nevertheless.
whole list of weird things happening in this go sleep.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted you to know. It's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Good night. Just go back to sleep.
Just go back to sleep. All right.
So apparently we have purple around us. I don't know how she saw you. When did you make that?
It's literally just my clothes.
Oh,
Just like,
it's impressive.
yeah, I stick it up and
Oh, yes, I see. Oh,
it
yes.
happens a noise.
Oh, am I snoring again?
Well, between that and Sola trying to wake people up, you know.
Did hear it.
Well,
Fine.
The watch goes by without any interruptions to your sleep. And as you pass the torch off to Rhaenyra and Elias, I will say the same thing for you. Your watch is uneventful, peaceful, and quiet.
Rhaenyra's just like
I
drawing
would've-
the shapes.
I would have Elias is teaching lessons. I would have told them about what Sola saw, though.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can just say it's
Yeah.
been told.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Eon. As you're falling asleep with Rhaenyra and Elias's forms falling out of view,
It's a crazy way to put that.
this is
The music change.
you see that familiar ethereal kind of dream laboratory, representative of the one you have in Waterdeep, this place that you have always felt as kind of a home. Appearing, you're standing in your workspace with a large pool of blood swirling in front of you. Lash flitters back and forth. You can see him adjusting parts of the magic attached to this as he's flying, his hands moving and creating sigils. As he says, "Followers have reached out. They wish to speak."
awesome. Let's talk to them. Let's do it.
And remember, you cut a little sliver of skin. As a small droplet of blood falls into the pool, that image begins to become clearer, shifting, and you can see now 3 figures kneeling in front of you in this kind of triangle formation. They appear to be in this kind of dimly lit, dusty, underground room. You're not sure if it's a basement or part of some sort of dungeon, you're not sure, but it's very scarcely lit. And you can just see in front of you these 3 people. One of them is a dwarf with a red beard and a single scar down his right eye. The second is an orc, who's kind of a larger figure, the largest of the 3, for sure. He's got one tusk that pops up from his lower jaw that kind of shoots up, and then one tusk that shoots down, kind of doing like this opposite thing. And then a human girl. She has kind of like pulled back blonde hair, and is just kind of looking around at the room a little bit. It seems like the other 2 are a little bit more focused, and she's kind of like a little more skittish. But as the view gets clearer, the dwarf who's kneeling in the front of these 2 looks up, and you can see his eyes go wide as he like looks and makes eye contact with you, and you get this feeling like he can see you right now through this portal. He says, "Thank you for hearing us, chosen one. We are but small servants of the Everlove. We just wish to connect with you, for you to give us guidance. We've been having strange visions of fire, of death. And of secrets we cannot understand. You are one of hers. Connected to our magic. Please guide us, Holy One." And he bows his head, waiting for a response.
Do the other two look like they can hear him or see me or anything like that?
Yep. They look like they're in the same room. They're they looked up when he finished his spiel, but then quickly kind of head down. As there's this kind of like feeling of like penance almost.
I'll instinctively tuck my cloak around me. I don't know how much they can see of me. Kind of cocoon myself in it and try to look confident. What do you seek from me?
We've been worshiping Everlove. We hear her voices in our dreams. She's asking us for help. How can we help her?
By building your own power. The Everlove is powerless without others.
So we should find her more followers.
Yes, but not just people. You and the people need to be able to build your own power, and I can help.
Of course, whatever she needs. We are her tools.
Instinctively kind of looking around for Ramsey. Like this is your do you have magic?
He kind of like looks down, almost embarrassed or shameful, but he just says, No, but we have one who has some power. And he turns to kind of the girl, kind of like looks up. She's younger. has kind of like a scruffiness to her face. And, you know, there's a bandage kind of around her neck up to her jawline. You can tell that a little bit of a rougher person. But she just kind of like looks up and meets your eyes. It's kind of like shocked. Not really convinced this is happening. She is young. She is new, but she follows the other love. She hears her voices in her dreams like we do.
I'll look at her. And what do you care about?
She kind of like looks to the other two, who just kind of like nudge her, like give like a shrug a little bit. The orc gives a full-on shrug.
Like,
And she just goes, to not get hurt anymore.
the Everlove only chooses people who care passionately about something. Figure out what it is. And that's where your power will come from. And these ones, if I reach, I don't know, am I close? Can I reach out? Can I?
You can try.
If I try, I'll go to reach as though to kind of grab her arm a little bit. Am
Yeah.
I able to make contact?
As you like put your hand through this portal, it changes when it comes out the other side. It's not your hand, it's a shadowed claw, scaled and red-skinned. And you can see them kind of like, the dwarf at the front just kind of like takes a big breath in, but the orc kind of like backs up a little bit and goes, "Oh, I don't want that." But the girl just kind of like,
And I grab her arm and with a finger draw a little bit of blood with a nail. And I'll just keep it on my finger. I've got two hands. I'll pull a little on my finger and take it back.
as you grab onto her hand, she just looks over to the both of them. "Kai, what's going on?" Before you dig in that fingernail, and she screams. Her whole body goes taut. And you can see little magical circles appearing all over her arm. Which then begins to shift and change. A transformation that happens quickly. The skin on her arm bubbles up in these magical circles, getting thicker and larger. And her arm gets bigger, covered in those black scales. It's not drastically bigger, but enough that it's noticeable. And as you retreat from her arm, she looks down, her fingers cracking with every movement, before she makes a fist and just holds it.
I inspect the blood on my fingers. The Everlove is powerful, but she is nothing without us. And this is how your friends can help you. Build your power and find out what you care about.
The girl's just staring at her arm, whereas the dwarf kind of nods his head to you. He goes, "We will get stronger. We will make her proud. And we will be her will. Thank you. Envoy of fire. Envoy of blood. Envoy of knowledge." As he says that phrase, this circle, you can see it starting to close.
That really takes me aback. And I kind of just freeze and look at them as it closes. The blood dripping from my fingers. Do I have my book with me?
You may add Sarah's blood
Sarah?
to your book. Yeah.
And one of them was Kai.
Mm-hmm. The dwarf.
Lash?
He's just standing on top of a high up little perch, a shelf, we'll say, as he looks down.
Yes. That was a lot different than the last time. Why didn't you prepare me? They could fully see me.
You are stronger than last time.
How do they even know about the Everlove?
You are not the only one who knows of Our Lady. Her name is spreading, and she gains power.
And do you serve her or me?
Both. Same.
Right. I'm tired, Lash.
He nods and doesn't say anything, but he flies down, kind of fixes your cloak very gently, and goes, "You have done good. Rest." Feel your eyes get heavy. Very heavy. Before the next thing to wake you up. Sound of Rhaenyra shuffling around her armor and Elias sifting through his scrolls and books. But you awake.
Eon, look. A centagon. It's a circle.
Ow.
The golden centagon.
Yeah. This is a centagon. That's what you meant
She's
by...
learning her shapes very well.
Wow. To be fair, that's a pretty advanced shape.
I see people mess that one up all the time.
Yeah.
Everyone take a long rest.
This one was easier than the hexagon.
Yeah.
We're still trying to work on the dodecahedron.
The dodecahedrons are. I'm a fan of like pentacles and pentagrams. They're pretty good. Yeah,
That
they
one's
like
next.
they're nice and pointy and like
Pointy's good.
5-fingered hand.
If you can do a centagon, you can do a pentagram.
They point in
I
all the
believe in
directions and up.
So since you've eaten, you've had breakfast, and you're ready for an adventuring day.
When
You
Sola
have
wakes
nothing
up,
to
though,
talk
Yes.
about.
Yes.
she's gonna go up to Elias. Elias. So okay, crazy thing. Last night.
His neck is all the veins around his neck are black.
Oh my gosh.
You should just.
Yeah. Sorry. Is that stress related? Is my energy like?
It doesn't help.
Okay.
It's been a long day.
But the day is just starting.
It's been a long day.
Already? Okay. All right. I'll
What is it?
calm it
Sola?
down. Last night, I saw something crazy. Okay, everybody's heads, including yours, went all purple and stuff. This is what happened. And Sola's gonna use her minor illusion.
Yeah,
As like, Ramsey, hold still for a second. This is what happened. Do you see how his head is getting all like purple? That is the thing. Do you know what that is?
I mean, it's magical and some. 1 second. It's so early, Sola. Magic.
Yeah. It's magic.
Yes.
But what is it? What do you know? Do you recognize it?
I think the point she's trying to get at is, have you ever seen or heard of anything like this before?
Darryll, an Arcana check.
absolutely. I'll let you do Arcana, History.
Because I'm helping. Does she get any kind of bonus out of that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll let you roll with advantage for this if you're gonna take the help for that one. Yeah.
I'll take it. Yeah. I was
You
trying.
should take that.
I'm not rolling history. I'd let Rhaenyra make a history check too, actually.
Oh yeah.
If she wanted to.
I was gonna say, I'm like, is Sola really helping Elias right now?
Yeah, that. Well,
Also,
okay.
do it
while
for
you're
shits
rolling,
and gigs.
this is the agreed upon time that we were to wake up. That is not my fault.
I mean, Sola, I don't know what it. I just
Well-
didn't get a very good sleep.
Maybe I should have woken you up to see if you were sleeping well.
It does wonders for the complexion.
Yeah, the eye bags, they look lovely.
I hate to darken your day even more, but how's you feel about a family reunion?
Well, I mean, seeing Casper's always great, so can't go wrong with that. We have to go through Silvery Moon either way.
Exactly, and I figure we can possibly part with some of these dragon parts to a little hush-hush friend.
Sure.
Check in to see if there's any other news since we've been this far south.
What was your history check, Les?
History or Arcana?
Oh, either or.
Either or. Arcana is 25.
25? Okay. 25. Okay, 25. This is like not common information, but I'll give you this. Obviously, with some creatures that are more magically attuned, they can have effects from ingesting. You've done this twice now with dragons. You're getting the idea that it's draconic in nature. Like this power, this kind of like flowy physical energy that wasps away like a mist, is very kind of indicative of draconic power. So when he's saying that, you're like, okay, maybe something's cooking.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, Sola, we did just take in a lot of magical power and a very powerful dragon. It needs to digest a little bit. It's probably just that.
Speaking of which, can I get everybody to make a perception check?
So you think we had indigestion?
I mean, That's not the magical term for it, but yeah. It just needs to settle.
I got a dirty DK.
Dirty 8? Rough. I love a DK.
28.
28, 8,
21.
21,
11.
11.
15.
Okay. 20 and above. I'll do it the opposite actually. So Eon, Rhaenyra, and Elias, you three notice that among your group there is some purple coloring showing through, a little bit more so than before. Focus specifically on all of your heads. I'll let you decide how you want this to manifest. Do you want it to manifest as a lock of purple hair, a purple eyebrow, a purple ear, or other body part on the body? I'll also allow. But you three, that's what you notice right off the top. Is like, oh, something has progressed here, or like scales on the side of the face, kind of thing. I'll let you decide as kind of like a flavor for your character how that would look, but it's focused on the head.
Lock of purple hair.
Sola and Ramsey, you notice that, as well as a small silver, kind of almost ethereal orb floating above your camp.
Sola, what is it?
Slowly walk back behind Rhaenyra, using her as cover.
Ooh, I like that.
Pull an arrow, and before I go, just whisper, "Don't fucking move." Turn up over her shoulder, and I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Roll him. Oh, that's... I'm gonna ban those big dice, man.
It's a 30.
30. Yeah.
31.
You don't even have to roll damage. You send an arrow flying, and like the tip of this magical arrow flies through this orb, which immediately disintegrates, almost like a mist has been cleared.
Sorry.
And it just ping into the top of the cave floor.
What was that?
You're
Or,
attacking things
ceiling.
again already.
I think someone was watching us.
Your ear is purple. It wasn't like that when I saw you last night.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
I saw you destroy that, and then now your ear is purple. I just think they're related.
That's crazy. I see it too.
Well, you're kind of the doctor. Why would that happen?
It's not canon
You
until I
know,
say it, so Ramsey.
it's usually like a circulation thing.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's got like a cauliflower ear.
You see, every now and again, the bowstring will catch my ear. So it's probably from that.
It looks
No.
really purple.
No, I don't think it's that.
Like violet almost.
Yeah, it's not like a bruise.
God. Now what? Well,
Somebody was watching us and we didn't know this entire time?
Well, how did you know, Ramsey?
I saw it.
Do we see the broken
So did
pieces around?
Sola.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's more of a
It
magical.
was like a bubble.
oh, it's like a glitter or something that's gone. Okay.
Last I checked, things like that are usually someone spying in on us.
Oh, no.
Oddly enough, it was Scree who told me about it before. When your uncle was looming over you a lot of those times. Scree used to tell me he'd see a shiny silver eye above your head.
Right.
I never knew what it really meant until now.
But we could see it this time.
I know.
Could be anyone.
It could be, yes. Well,
Could be dear uncle again.
yes.
Yeah.
Strange, because they wouldn't have seen you. Actually. Nope, that wore off.
Maybe that's good. We see it now.
Well, we can do something at least about it now, and they just don't get free reign of listening and seeing what we're up to.
Yes. Are you sure your ear's okay?
We'll figure it out as we go. Feels fine.
I'm like looking at Sola and it's like... and like, you take out the sword and just like pantomime like cutting it off. Like,
Can we just fucking go to Silvery Moon already?
Yeah, we should probably move on. Do we want to quickly all say what we got for purple stuff now, or are we just gonna...
Sure.
Purple stuff.
Let's start with Rhaenyra, since she wants to say what other people got.
like so like what I look
What do
like?
we see on the air?
I would
Right,
say
your nose.
I would say it's scales, just because like of the dragon theme and whatnot. So I would say probably you said facial, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking like probably like her cheek.
Yeah.
She's got like scales here right now.
There's a small circular patch of purple scales around your cheek now.
The other eye.
One's
Nice.
green, one's purple.
I love that.
That's smart. Chromia.
Yeah,
I like it.
that's what I think.
Cool. This is gonna make it seem like I'm copying your suggestion, but when you said it, this is what I thought of.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Sola does have now like a streak of purple
Oh,
through her like normally very blonde
Yes.
gnomish hair. And so there's like a very tasteful streak of purple
Yes.
all the way down. Her hair is very long, so it goes like the entire way down.
Yeah. And this is like the royal purple shade, so it's
Yeah.
like very rich, very like kind of saturated in color.
Mm.
It's very much a standout color.
Well, I was gonna do hair, but it was a bit of a cop out because I already have kind of purple hair. It
just looks the same.
Yeah. I think
It's all purple.
I think what happens, it has to be on the face, kind of. I think what happens is she almost gets sort of like a vitiligo type thing like around her mouth.
Cool.
So it almost looks like a little bit like stained out from her mouth.
Like a purple kind of like.
Yeah, not symmetrical, just kind of
Yeah.
like.
Oh, hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat. I like that a lot.
Yeah, fits the vibe.
You could just have a bruised ear, and I just noticed a bruised ear.
Can't until I say so.
Ramsey gets a tattoo right here.
Neck tattoo.
Neck tattoo.
It's in a tribal design.
Skulls and roses.
A teardrop.
Oh, how many teardrops would you need?
Like pre or post.
Too many.
Like,
Too many.
there'd be like down both
Just a purple
sides.
face.
Yeah.
Before God of the slam. Oh, in the slam.
No monsoon on there.
No, I do like that
Person
though.
bike.
Like you start seeing three. Actually, the scars that he had still left start getting a purple hue.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
See
along
them?
the nose. Yeah.
Yeah, the one across his nose, and the one that runs just along his jawline.
Purple.
Oh.
Very cool.
That means your ear actually does need treatment then.
It is the
Told you,
bowstring.
it hits it sometimes.
Yeah.
It really fucking hurts, but
Yeah.
31.
you hold.
31.
Every now and again, my
Imagine
finger
if it
gets
was a
behind my head, and
Yeah.
well,
Oh,
I'm
that's
just happy
force,
it's still
yeah.
attached. That's why I wear a hood
Right.
usually now, so that it's.
I was just concerned.
No.
This salve needs to be applied 3 times daily.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
Is it just a handful?
Yes. No, don't use it all at once. Oh, never mind.
What?
Disadvantage roll perception.
Mom.
Now, before we leave this temple area, there is one area you guys did not explore yet.
Well,
That was at the T intersection when you were kind of like,
Yeah,
oh,
we
I
went-
can't read this sign. Where do we go? And then Ramsey directed you to the right. There is a pathway to the left.
Well, shall we go before we bugger off?
I'm kind of interested. I mean, we just found treasure. We should maybe see if there's more treasure.
You know what? Can't get any worse, I guess.
I have my spell slot ready. I'll keep it safe so that as soon as we are ready to head to Silvery Moon, poof, we will be gone. Okay, let's go have a look.
Fuck it. Let's go.
Me as well.
Great. So you guys backtrack for probably about half an hour, I'll say, kind of climbing back up those winding tunnels and kind of collection of strange rooms that make up this underground temple. Within that time, it doesn't really appear that there are going to be any other people coming in or lizard folk. You don't hear anyone. You don't.
We
The
passed
sound
the
of it is
pile
gone. And as you're kind of like walking, like looking into like other rooms, there are more corpses. So you get the idea that there was probably a tribe of lizard folk Yuan-Ti here. That is just
Well, if anything, they're efficient. Leave none to tell the tale.
So, you guys kind of pass that little signage in Modron. As you're walking past it and like around the corner, you get like kind of this waft of like warm, very humid air. And you look and there's almost like little hot springs set up in this large underground room. There's like a small little river flowing through, and you can see like there's a bunch of steam in here too, as well as what appears to be kind of these rocky like vents at the top of the ceiling where you can see the steam kind of flowing out. It's
This looks relaxing.
very relaxing.
What color are the pools?
Yeah, this feels familiar.
Yes.
They are a bright blue.
All of them?
Yes.
So I don't remember what the blue
Yeah,
one
what
did.
did the blue do?
I think the blue
Mine
turned
actually.
into a chicken.
I
Did it?
thought it's a word.
One of them did.
Blue was the one that we threw Fizzle into, and it transformed it into a bird or
A
something.
chicken.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, okay,
Let's not.
we don't want that right now.
Can you imagine if you would have been with us?
He probably, he would have some serious flashbacks.
But there was also a red one when we were there, and it made you stronger.
Yes.
That was I enjoyed that.
And the green one made me into
Yellow
a child.
Yellow hurt Sola. It was acid.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
This could just be water.
It could be,
This
yes.
is just nice water.
When have we ever been that lucky?
Yeah, I mean, as
Sola
you're like,
uses her magic detector.
What's
that stick?
so like you walk up to the pools to get close enough to sense it, and there is kind of like a small step down pathway that's been created here. That's very well used, and like as you get closer, the bottom of these small little pools, these little like sauna hotspot like areas, has been affixed with marble tiling actually. It's very old, very old, but some of it is still, holding together. And as you walk up to it, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Just being close to it?
Yeah.
I didn't strip down jumping.
As you stare into the pools,
Easy. 28.
Jesus.
very easy. Just get this feeling like you really want to go into them, and not like nefarious. I should clarify
Okay,
that.
okay.
Like, you understand there is a magical effect occurring here,
Okay.
but you're not entirely sure what its purpose is or why. You get the idea, though, from that these pools are magical in some way.
Yeah, okay. So definitely a magic reading. It's up there. There's some magic here. Kind of want to go inside, but I'm also like wise enough not to do that.
You
But I
don't
still
want to go in
kinda want
because...
Well, just I don't really know. Well, I don't want to be a chicken.
No.
Is water an object?
Yes.
Should I spend some time identifying the water?
I'd allow that. That's kind of neat.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, I'll just kind of go sit beside it and stare intently at it for a bit.
Yeah, like you kind of like you kind of like blindfold your eyes a little bit to like get up to the pool after Sola tells you that they're a little stuck. But as you're kind of doing that, you get a little bit of a little vial full, I'll say, and you're identifying that. So as that happens, it's a 10-minute cast, right?
Yes.
For a ritual? Alright.
Yeah.
Is everyone just waiting for that at the moment?
Ian says nothing. She just goes and sits and starts looking at it.
Okay. Then, yeah, unless...
Anything else to do here? I don't think so. Sola will just make sure Eon doesn't go in yet.
Sure. Alright. Then I'll say at the end of the 10 minutes, Eon, you get the understanding that these pools have a beneficial effect. They rejuvenate parts of the mind. Specifically in reference to memory. It appears that submersing yourself in these pools, these little saunas, can help you remember certain things.
I don't think this is harmful, but it's really curious. I don't know how it does this, but it's got the feel of recollection to it, of memory magic. I bet if you go in, it helps you remember.
Ramsey's already
Remember
stripping
what
down
I've
and like... As she's talking,
Yeah.
Not harmful.
Yeah. Who wants to enter the pools? It's real warm. It's real comfortable.
I'm not. Like, I'm gonna walk up after Eon explains whatever she's saying and just kind of look down and just remembering things that she doesn't want to remember. like of that and her last, like recollection of memory that she had suppressed for all this time that was forced on her at the council meeting. She's just gonna like walk away and like turn her back to it.
You feel, Rhaenyra, your sword catch on a rock on the floor. One you definitely would not have hit. And the sword's just kind of glowing a little brighter.
Now you want to talk. We're not going down that lane again. I'm not. You can, but I'm not. I'm gonna look at Sola again.
Maybe it wants to tell you something.
It's not talking. It just got stuck on the rock. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Like any normal sword would do.
It's very dark in here. I can't see things very well. I don't hear things very well.
What if it shows you something interesting that you didn't remember?
There's a lot of things that I intentionally choose not to remember, Sola.
but it feels so fucking good.
When did me and Ramsey ever like the same thing ever?
Oh.
I'll take my boots off and dip my legs inside him.
All right.
Yeah. I'd be getting in too. My brain has been so fog today. This looks so nice.
It looks really good.
I'm just gonna like slip under the water.
Okay.
I'm looking for crocodiles.
In the sauna.
No fish or any other
No goldfish. Good.
marine-like creatures here. There are a few like vegetation, I'll say, that have popped up in certain areas because of the moisture. Honestly, there's a few mushrooms in like the different corners of the room. Even the ceiling itself has like some vines that kind of wind around its cracks and corners in and out of the rock. But it seems like we have 4 people entering the pools. Rhaenyra, you're staying outside for now. So let's start with... Sorry. Ramsey. Under the water, you feel this peace. This kind of relax of all this stress you've been holding, all these questions in your mind. Everything kind of floats away. What do you think about in that moment? That you wish to remember or wish to know more about?
I don't even realize that my brain goes to it. So many things in the beginning, just flashing through everything we've been through. Remy flashes through his head for a moment. And then slowly the back, baseless skull, feeling it creep in. What's the connection between Tavai and Mavai? Trying to think at any time if it had said something to me. Anything. Trying to figure out more of what is it? Why would one be in Trodo? This thing, and then one be so far away linked to my family's curse, and where's the connection there? Also pondering whether I should grab Eon's feet and pull them in. But still, that just floating around in my head. What really are they? Are there any more? What's the connection?
Okay. It's a hard one. Many times you've ran the scenario through your head, and it all starts in that one memory. Of running through the forest as quickly as your feet can take you, being chased. Darting in and out under bushes, between trees, trying to find a place to hide, find anywhere where you could be safe. And it takes a few seconds to focus in on a small, little enclosed space in this shadow of a big tree as you tuck yourself under, your hands wrapped around your knees, as you are just heaving. And then the sound of something landing on top of a tree above you. And you just see your sister staring down. A dark, almost indescribable look on her face. A mixture between joy, apathy, and hate. And as she ripped into you and transmitted that curse, you remember what she said as she walked away. Maybe Father will stop being on my ass now. It's done. Welcome to the family, Ramsey. Before leaving. Eon.
Yes.
Where does your mind take you?
Two completely different directions. I'm trying to, so I'm thinking a lot about the conversation last night and really uncomfortable with how intertwined my existence is with the Everlove. Because Eon feels a weak affinity towards the Everlove at best. And she's thinking about that little girl that she cut and wondering if she might be a piece of the Everlove as well. And it's reminding her of when she was growing up in the orphanage, because there was, I think I've told this story before, there was a friend that Eon had when she was growing up, her only friend ever, before she met the Sins in the orphanage with her. And one day she just wasn't there, and there was a doctor of some kind who worked at the school and said that the girl had died, and Eon was heartbroken. And she's starting to wonder whether, you know, did they really say she died? Or did they say she was never there? What was her name? Because she doesn't remember. And she's starting to wonder if that has any connection to the Everlove. So that's where her mind's going.
Like a fog has been lifted. Those childhood memories are sometimes so hard to track down, to remain clear. And it's shocking when it happens to you. things you may have blocked out. The weird tiefling talks to herself in the field. The one obsessed with blood. Scratching. And as you kind of reflect on that memory, you hear her voice again. We're gonna be together forever, Eon. Don't worry. Sola.
So upon hearing that the pool restores memories, the first thing that comes to Sola's mind is the fact that she had a few classes in school where she really slapped off.
Yeah.
And it's just like, if she was able to just dip her feet into this pool and have all of that memory come back to her for free without having to put in any of the effort, that would be just amazing. And so she goes in, and in doing so, thinking about all of the things that she could have learned, it almost feels like it takes her further back to when she was learning about magic for the first time. Not from school, but from her grandparents, who were obviously very powerful magicians in their own right, and who gave her her actual first introduction to what magic is.
You find yourself sitting beside Cogsley, workbench full of scrap metal and parts. A long toolbox beside you, filled up with every assortment that you would ever need to fix a mechanical problem. You reach over, looking at what Cogsley is working on and anticipating what screwdriver he may need or what size of a wrench he may require. Most of the times you're pretty on par. Mess up by the sizing a few times here and there, but he smiles and jokes with you about it. You see your grandmother walking through the forest with you, her hands outstretched as light pours from them. And a different memory pops up. Another time you witness magic. The first time. You are so small, so little, wrapped up in a blanket, rain hitting your face. As the bumping and movement of someone riding a horse carrying you jostles you awake. You see flashes of fire, yellow, white light. And some sort of magical barrier. Blurry, all of this is so blurry. But it comes back to you. You just hear a woman's voice go, "Please be okay." Elias.
Elias, also hearing that Eon has deciphered this as a memory recalling pool, is thinking, there's so much that I need to try and remember, there's so many things that we need to figure out. This will be great, this will be useful. And sinking into the water is just all of the other sounds and voices falling away. He's finally just left with his thoughts on his own, and there's a pressure in his head that he realizes has always been there. It's just question after question of, so who is Omvor really, and what else do I remember about liches that I don't remember, and Karsus, where have I heard this name before, the Metallic Council. There's all of these things racing past and trying to land on anyone, but the only thought that really sticks in his head is, why can't it just be easier right now? It would be so much easier if we could just forget about all of this right now. And just thinks about when he didn't have to look through books looking for all this information to help them on their quests, and could just read a book for enjoyment, and could just go and talk to someone for the sake of company, not trying to get information, and not having to, every time he goes out of the door, going on an adventure. And so Elias decides that what he wants to remember is how to forget for a second.
Very well done in this pool. The kind of water here swirls around you gently. And you're transported back to that time before. You're walking through a cluttered kitchen, dishes and garbage piled high. As you walk, gingerly creeping into the living room, where you see your mother lying on the couch in the state that you remember her in. Her eyes have been blacked out entirely. No irises. She turns her head as you walk in, her eyes closed. She says something to you. But even here, it's like in the memory itself. It wasn't words. Just a gargling. But you run out. You see Gormir at the end of the street, waving a wooden sword around. And for the rest of this memory, you are reminded of that friendship. And that one kind of positive thing that happened during that time.
Elias will just try to hold on to that and forget about everything else.
Rhaenyra.
I'm like watching all of them and trying to gauge like what their faces are. Like they obviously look like dreamlike, I'm assuming, and like they're kind of like not here. But I'm trying to gauge like, are they happy? Are they sad? Like what memories are being brought back to them?
It's a mix.
What
It's a
we just
real mix. But you hear Hephaestion's voice. Are you running?
After what I remembered last time? Yeah, I think I am. I think some things are maybe meant to be forgotten. Probably not the healthiest thing to be doing, but it's the path that I'm choosing now.
Then dip me in these pools so I can show you.
Show me what?
The truth.
And this is in my head, right? Like, they can't hear any of this, right?
All of you guys are unconscious.
Okay.
To be very clear,
Oh,
it's
okay.
eyes closed,
Okay.
like you are not responding, you can't hear anything
Okay.
during this time, so you are in a trance-like state. Even you, elf boy.
Hey, I do this every night. This isn't anything new.
I'm used to it.
I'm used to it.
I'll take him out.
Okay.
The truth about what?
Our history.
Are they in separate pools?
I'll leave that up to you guys, but there
Okay.
are multiple sizes
Okay.
of pools here, and they're all kind of like these kind of like rocky, hot sauna,
Okay.
hot spots kind of spots, so.
So I'll look back at them however they're situated to make sure that they're okay, but they're all kind of like, I'm assuming like kind of like distorted faces and like
Yeah.
sleeping. Like
Disorientated.
when you
a
actually
lot of
sleep,
it.
yeah, and like dreaming.
Yeah.
Solo's in the kiddie pool.
Or shallow.
Rubber duckies, those are good, yeah.
Just to be clear, I'm not going in. Okay. Like, I'll still hold on. Like, I'm not just gonna drop it.
Yeah.
But I'll just, like... Like, so the whole, like, sheath
Sheath, yeah.
yeah, is, like, submerged.
Submerged, okay.
Yeah.
And while this effect isn't as powerful as the others, where they've lost consciousness and are tranced, Hephaestion transmits to you a memory. And at first it's familiar. Of that one instance you've had a memory of before. You can feel your neck burning up as that symbol, that magical circle pops up again, planted. And you see yourself walking into that cabin in the woods, but you do not find your father hanging there. You see him fighting your uncle. You see him holding Hephaestion, but the sword obviously not awake. And you can just hear Uncle Damon laughing. Come now. Your wife was much better of a fighter. Don't embarrass yourself. Just give me the sword. And you can see him gasping for air. His eyes meet yours, realizing that Damon hasn't seen you yet, and he just yells, "Go." But it's at that moment when Damon slides a dagger through his ribcage. You can see him mouth red as he falls. And you scream out in rage, in shock, in betrayal. And as you do, his fashion lights up, flying out of your father's hands into yours. You run up to your uncle, at least 1.5 feet taller than you, and you swing. And you see Damon raise his dagger up to block it as it just slides right through. Look of shock on his face, of realization. But before the sword can make purchase, you hear that sound of temporal space shifting. You see a small halfling appear next to Damon, wearing heavy armor, his face covered in scars. He catches the blade and forces you away. You go flying. You're back, hitting the end of the wall 10 feet across from the end of the room here. You see them talk to each other, but the words aren't heard in the ringing of your ears. But you see Damon walk up to you, his hand clasped around your neck. I wouldn't have thought you would have the power to wake a fashion. That puts a bit of a problem into my space. So why don't we forget that happened, my niece? He casts a spell, and your memory shifts. And now instead of all that happening, you just walk in on your father. You just hear Fashion say to you at the end of this, "I'm sorry."
I'm gonna pull him out of the pool and use my jacket to pat him dry. You and I have a love-hate relationship. You understand that? Great. Now I know that my uncle's a son of a bitch, which I already knew. That he was working with Nor. Thanks. Yes. But really, thank you. This is something that I didn't want to remember, but now I know why I didn't want to remember, and confirms a lot of details, I guess. Sorry, kind of, to you.
increasing pain. And you will become strong enough.
Can only I hear you? Looking back at them, but they're all still like...
Yeah. Starting to stir
Oh.
now. Say as parts of your memories are coming to a close here. But
Sola's waking up now. It's quiet time. She thinks I'm crazy.
you all begin to come out of your trances. Bodies more relaxed than they have been in a long time. Although I'll let you decide what the mental effects of this pool have been on your characters.
Well, are you all feeling better? You're deciding to go into the pool of memories?
Yes, actually, I feel splendid. It's been a while since I've had a good soak and get the old bones good.
Eon, you're not smiling, but that's not unusual.
I'm ready to leave.
I think we all are.
And so you're smiling, but you're always smiling. So
Yeah, I kind of... It left me with a bit of a sense of wonder. I wish you could show me more.
and Elias, you just look indifferent. But again, you always look indifferent.
Do we all look like we always do?
But more relaxed and really dream. I mean, watching you all just unconscious and dreaming was really weird.
I mean, I feel like I've had a headache for weeks and it's finally gone.
Unconscious.
You were all sleeping.
It was a nice sleep.
Glad we didn't
And-
drown. We were all submerged in water.
Well, I could
Mine is
lift.
not that deep. It's
Yeah.
only like...
I could lift most of you out of the water.
to drown, Sola?
Especially you.
Well, I could lift her out of the water. It would take a lot of effort on my part, but I could. I've done it before. It took a lot of rolling, but I got there eventually.
Speaking of everybody seeming like they always do, Nera also seems angry like always.
Well, I start getting my clothes back on.
Yes, I think it's a good time to go back.
All right.
I think a round of Alpha clears due.
Right.
Yes.
Once we're all dressed. Alright, I guess that's kind of it for this place. Everybody ready?
Never better.
We don't want to keep the Metallic Council waiting. So,
Hold on. I go pick one of the last vials that I probably have left on me and just take some of that water.
Absolutely.
Working theory. Safekeeping.
Already added it to my inventory.
you now have 2.
Take another one.
The one that we saw Eon take? And then...
Only one. But I
Okay,
already put it in. Nice.
now we can go.
Alright, well, she holds out her hand. And...
What's the word of recall?
Something related
Elias's
to silver.
house.
Yeah.
Yay!
That's 2 words, Sola.
Hyphens.
I have already told
Nice.
you, we say hi, hello, one. We just smush words together. It's kind of a gnomish language thing.
It's a just giant run-on sentence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too small to worry about big words.
Hey,
When you remove the spaces, all big words become smaller.
did we remember what room/area you set
I
that
thought it
in?
was the front yard. Like it was in front of the door.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If there's anybody walking their dog, they're gonna be.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great.
So, speaking of which, you should roll a D100. You're fine.
Oh, hooray!
So you guys hold hands, and Sola begins to just shed off this light energy. She becomes almost entirely light, like a candlestick, before it conveys to all of you this kind of like warm, radiant light. And you feel lifted off your feet as the magic takes hold and you are teleported. So, you look around you, silvery moon, back in sight, in view, as your vision comes to, you see Elias's kind of large and very, how do we describe it, kind of randomly organized.
Absurd.
Absurd. Just absolutely absurd.
It's still standing, that's good.
Still standing. You can tell that one of the add-ons on the 3rd floor is starting to tilt a little bit. It might like fall off into the backyard. Other than that, it's looking to be in decent shape.
It's okay, worse things have happened to it.
Really?
The entire house almost fell apart one day. Years ago, I think a century ago. But
Okay.
look at it now. Still standing.
It's hard not to.
Mm-hmm.
There's support beams outside the house.
Typically those go in, but hey, I'm not here to judge
we
you.
will probably be adding some more.
The neighbors are just like, I've got to pay for more support beams so your shit doesn't fall on my house. It's more of like a HOA.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Homeowners Association just can't mind their own fucking business.
You're gonna need to add more support beams outside.
Yeah, but they have to be black. They can't be silver.
And here's the company you have to buy them from.
Yeah.
And your lawn's looking a little.
I do not play D&D to deal with HR.
I do.
That was an NPC collaboration. Yeah.
'Cause in real life, I can't do what I want to those people. So, Silvery Moon is looking kind of around the same as it was before. You guys haven't been gone that long. Now I'm thinking about it. It's been like 15, 16 days, maybe a little longer.
Do people look like they're getting fed
16, 25. Yes. Yes, actually, as you are kind of taking a look around, the roads are full of people and carts and goods coming in and exchanged. It seems like all of the kind of blockades that were set up into Silvery Moon have since been destroyed and are no longer a problem. You can tell that there's just like a kind of a little bit more of a thriving business side of the city here happening.
Well, things look to be at least picking up somewhat for them here.
You know, I was thinking, King Melindrek, he kind of like owes us a little bit for restoring the city. I mean, he kind of did give us some payment already, but
Gives
you
a
know,
lot of money.
we're on his good side.
Yes,
So
yes.
you know, what I'm getting at though is like, you know, we're on a really important mission here. Maybe we could see if he wouldn't mind giving us a little bit of extra support on the journey, because we have very precious cargo
I
here.
mean, a slight escort of some sort.
Yeah.
No harm in asking.
Such as your friend, if he was available.
Oh, yes.
Because he was very
Boromir.
Boromir was very
He's very capable, yes. So I mean,
Yes, didn't you shoot him like 4 times?
Probably.
The bugger still stood.
Yeah.
That takes a lot.
he was very helpful with us. So
Yes.
I don't see why not. And so, I mean, it'd be nice to catch up with him.
And you should probably tell him.
Yes, that is part of the catching up, I think.
Same with Casper.
Yes.
So, I don't know about all of you, but I need a fucking drink.
Any liquor
This
inside
one
my
needs
house has
to-
evaporated so long time ago. Well,
Off we go to the leaky vein.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so you guys begin to travel to the Leaky Vein, which is on the... Is it on the north bank or the south bank?
That would be the South Bank.
Yeah, because you guys are in the south bank right now, the older city.
The
would it
North
be in
Bank.
north? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, North Bank, you guys are traveling. So yeah, you would see this. Guard presence in the city, pretty light. Silver Knights, you're not seeing a lot of. At least just in like general peacekeeping duties. There do seem to be people kind of watching, like doing watches, pardon me. However, the numbers are low. And as you pass over the bridge, kind of climbing up so high into the sky, you can kind of see the whole city of Silvery Moon. There's all these like small silver knights. You can see just like the little like ant-like people shapes. A lot of them around the schools of magic that have been set up here.
Elias, are the schools usually that heavily guarded?
What day is it? Is it like
Gods, you know, I don't even know anymore.
It's a great question. What day do you want it to be?
what day is it? Would it be around some sort of graduation?
Okay, that's a good question. No. The dates wouldn't line up for end of semester. But as you take a look at the schools, you can see the main building. I think it's a library that I described as being like large, very, very large, 3-4 stories kind of thing. The tower kind of coming off of that building is a light. And it's kind of like shifting and moving, which you would know is kind of like a large magical sensor. It's used very infrequently. And it's kind of more of like an artifact than anything else, so seeing it in use is really weird.
It's a magic detector. It's like trying to.
From what you're understanding, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like described in the same way of like, this is the lost book that has every language in it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But this one is actually like kind of working. It's a sensor for the outer realms.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like the planes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've very rarely ever seen the tower in use. It must be something important going on. It's really more relic than anything. I thought they just kind of forgot about it. But
And it senses the different planes.
specifically the outer, like, outlands, all that.
The Hells, Mount Olympia, lands of the Celestials.
Shadowfell.
Would be one of them. Of many, there's more than just that.
Oh gee, what did we run into while we were on our death march trying to catch up to them?
Oh. No. No.
Sorry, say it loud for the rest of us.
When we were trying to make our way to you,
Take your duck.
when we were trying to make our way to you, we ran into a teeny tiny smidgen of trouble, where a set of drow and a dragon from the Underdark just seemed to somewhat appear.
Those guys.
What?
Gotcha.
The way that the fabric, or the material plane kind of opened. Could be Reach.
Who knows?
When you two separate from the rest of us, bad things seem to happen.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't bamf 2 days away from us.
Maybe we shouldn't jump off of mountains.
You could have come with. The invitation was there.
It was fun.
was fun for a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
You seemed very grumpy when you came back.
Well,
I'm pretty tired.
there was a lot of running.
If we're worried about all the Shadowfell stuff, maybe we can go take a look at this, see what it's all about.
Yeah, maybe,
Or
there's a
maybe someone
reason.
can tell
They
us.
can tell us
Yes.
why.
Or it also looks at the hells, like all of them.
Yes.
There's only one, but yes.
Just
No,
different
there's all the hells.
layers.
Well, plain,
No, I guess.
general, and then they would... Semantics, besides the point. It would be all of the outer realms, which is like 16 of them? It's quite a few.
And it's sensing them.
Well, I don't really know. Yes, it senses them, but to what end?
The purpose, yeah, is a little.
Yeah,
Okay,
to
well-
that there is some magical presence from the realms here. They are doing some sort of magic themselves.
Could be interesting.
Worth a chat, I'm sure.
What's closer, that tower or the bar? The tavern?
You guys are
Which
going.
first?
Sorry, it was north to south.
North and south.
Okay. North to south. The tavern would probably be closest.
Well, someone at the tavern might know.
Maybe
Yes.
Casper knows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or we could send notice to your friend Gormir.
Ramsay seems really obsessed with Gormir. Keeps talking
He's a
about him.
great fellow.
Yes, but yes, but like, you're just talking about him a lot. Like, it's a bit weird.
He made an impression. Either way, let's head to the tavern, see what information we can gather, and then go from there.
It is worth remembering that if we do bring him, I can only recall 5 people. So
Oh,
we
shit.
kind of just dealt with that. but you know,
He's
maybe
very
maybe
capable.
we could buy. Maybe
He
he's
can
very
just leave
capable.
himself.
Or maybe we buy
Well,
another scroll.
on the same
of
hand,
word of recall.
like from what
Something to
our
keep in
map
mind.
shows, it's not as far.
Right.
So, and I'm pretty sure that I would hope that they would have, or like your idea of getting a bit of an escort.
That says
'Cause
5 days.
maybe he can bring a whole contingent of
Yeah, but from when we were
I
here,
would hope that
so
Mel and
maybe
Jack would be willing to part
Them
with at least
to
more
walk
than
back
one
there was-
person.
a little more.
As you guys are, I'll say, walking along the bridge and kind of reaching that apex, you get a wider view of the skyline around Silvery Moon, especially the north, kind of towards the spire of the world, those large mountains, entirely dark clouds covering the just entire space here. They seem to be coming from the north, and they're thick, not moving.
It's going to rain.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Weird looking clouds, though.
But they're not moving.
Yeah, it's like they're painted or something.
And as you say that, you hear the sound of a bell below you, and the clouds shifting as you can see 3 figures kind of dropping below the clouds and flying down towards you. Probably around the size of, I want to say, a very, very large bird. You know, wingspan of 8 to 9 feet. So
Oh.
not super big, but and you can see they're kind of like these vulture shape. They have these long kind of like necks that kind of reach down, and they have like these shadowed beaks.
Sorry, and they're coming from.
They're coming from the clouds above you.
Oh, okay, not the ones way off in the distance. That
Yeah.
we're looking. Okay.
And you can see them circle for a second before flying down. They're screeching, cawing.
What animal is that, Ramsay? They're
I
loud.
know.
Can Can I insight? Does this feel like they're attacking?
Yeah. Are we worried
yeah,
about
make
them?
an insight check.
Roll for bird.
25.
The 25, at first they were just kind of like going low and kind of like watching or looking towards the south bank and the schools of magic. And then they kind of focus in on your group. And they fly down, getting faster and faster and faster.
That doesn't look good to me.
And as
They are coming straight for us.
as you all begin to draw weapons, as these shadowed vultures begin to circle your group and get the feeling an attack is imminent.
Fucking birds.
That's where we're going to pick up for next week.
Oh! Oh shit, I didn't realize
Man.
how late it is.
Happens when you're playing D&D. So, thanks so much for joining us. Have a great rest of your night, and I hail well.
Hey!